This video is going to contain a lot of spoilers for Inside Out, but I think you should watch anyway because probably nothing that I say to you will make you not want to see the movie, or if you've already seen it, not have enjoyed the movie, because Pixar is just full of master artists and storytellers. Darn it. Happy Wednesday, Paul Talkers. You have probably already seen Inside Out, or you're planning on seeing it, because it's a Pixar movie and it's getting nothing but rave reviews from everybody. I personally didn't like it so much because it plays on stereotypes and assumptions. Ready? Why is the family so white and heteronormative? This film is supposed to be about a universality, that our emotions affect our personalities and behavior. So why isn't this a gay couple or a Hispanic family? Or one of my favorite combinations, half black, half Asian? Did you think about that at all? If you're like most moviegoers, and apparently most movie critics, it didn't even occur to you to question that. Maybe you thought that Riley being into hockey was clever or unique. There are literally hundreds of thousands of women of all sorts of orientations who are into hockey. But a reasonable number of them would not fantasize about an imaginary boyfriend from Canada. We had white people in Toy Story and Finding Nemo and Brave and most of the people in The Incredibles. It is lazy and small-minded that Pixar keeps going back to white straight people as their default. Even when we look inside Riley, like take a look at Joy. That is a pale yellow-skinned character with dark blue hair. That contrasting color scheme pretty much makes it look like a white woman with dark hair. Think I'm making too much out of that? How about the fact that every other emotion is monochromatic, but the hero emotion has contrasting colors, like a white woman with dark hair? Think about how sadness appears while Riley is a baby. She is short, chubby, and has glasses. Why does an emotion have glasses? Why is sadness, who is immediately framed as the antithesis of joy, why is she chubby while joy is skinny? Joy, sadness, and disgust are girls and they're presented that way. Joy refers to sadness and disgust with she, her pronouns. Fear and anger are male, and again, joy refers to them with he, him pronouns. But they're emotions, abstract concepts. Shouldn't they be genderless? I mean, that would be as silly as assigning genders to anthropomorphic gems. I think that for kids, this movie is going to teach them stereotypes. They're going to think that girls are more likely to be sad, especially if they have glasses, especially if they are chubby and short. So girls who are short, chubby, and have glasses should be sad. That is a lesson taught in this movie. Anger looks like a mascot for Mad Men. Why is he presented like a stereotypical businessman? Should kids think that if they grow up and go into business, they should just be angry all the time? Disgust allegedly protects Riley from poisons, thus saving her life, but she's concerned about appearances. Should kids be as concerned about their appearance as they are about staying alive? This movie says yes. Although the emotions seem like they should be peers, Joy is obviously in charge. And nobody seems to care about fearful, angry, or disgusted memories. They all focus on joyful memories. And if sadness comes along with one of her memories, everyone, not just Joy, but all four of the other emotions are opposed to sadness. Joy is everything, sadness is horrible, and the other emotions aren't important. Why does sadness keep touching things, turning them sad? Without an explanation, we learn that sadness is random and incomprehensible. But it's not. Sadness happens as a result of things that you experience internally or externally that you deem negative. Depression sometimes seems random, but that's a mental illness for which you should get treatment. It's not the same thing as sadness, and I'm not sure that it would be inherently a part of you. Let's shift to the parents for a second. When we see the emotions inside Riley's mom, we see that blue is in charge. Sadness? Except in her, that emotion isn't so much sad as it is just resigned. In the dad, the red emotion is in charge. Anger? Except it's more like aggravation. Did you just accept that the mom is inherently sad and the father is inherently aggravated? How about the dad being clueless to the mom's signals? How about the dad being oblivious to Riley's problems in the first place? Was that just okay for you? Now, in one way, common beliefs are challenged. Yes, it seems devastating to lose a personality characteristic as represented by the islands, but as we saw, new islands can form. It doesn't make you a different person. It doesn't wreck you as a person. We see that it actually turns out to be fine. You have better, more interesting islands. But I think it's a common belief, especially of preteens and teens and anyone who's having a mental illness, that if you change a part of your personality, that's a bad thing. But if Pixar could challenge that belief, they could have challenged all the assumptions I've listed up to this point. As in my last video, I mostly tried to ask questions here. I know that I see this movie as a bit racist and sexist as heck. How did you view the movie? Do you view it any differently now that I've asked you these questions? Let me know in the comments below. Or tell me anything that matters to you in the comments, because I want to know what matters to you. We've made it to the outro, and I know this has been kind of a bummer of a vlog about a movie that probably many of you liked. So let me see if I can lighten the mood here.
Triple then gum
will make you smile.
Triple then gum
It lasts a while.
Triple then gum
Will help you, mister, to punch that breath right in the kisser. Triple dead gum.
So sexist. I hope that you'll take a moment and like this video. If you like the stuff that I said about Inside Out, please subscribe, because I'll have more opinions about more things in future videos. Come back to my channel this Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time or 12:30 p.m. Pacific Time and watch my live show that I'm doing with Kiku Marie of the Static Cadets. That's gonna be fun. Even in Pixar's The Good Dinosaurs promo materials, the human character looks white. At least we've got Moana to look forward to. Despite all that, this is the part at the end of my vlog where I say that tomorrow will be even better.